Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Natasha and this is episode number 71. Now, this is about the 10th time that I have filmed this, or tried to film it at least, and it's just not going right and I can't spit my words out. So, I hope you have all had the most fantastic week and have had a lovely weekend as well. I have got a very busy week coming up. So today, being Sunday, because you know that I always film on a Sunday ready for Monday morning so you can see it all, I have filmed my Wednesday and my Friday already. So I feel like it's all a bit kind of deja vu for me, because I've been here and I've spoken to you all lots of times today already. Anyway, never mind. I am going away at the weekend, so it's only a long weekend like I usually do, just in a caravan, just have a break and different scenery, you know. Anyway, I will not be drawing any of my 3D squares today because of the fact I don't come back until Monday afternoon, and I probably won't have got very much crocheting done because of having such a busy week this week, which is why I have already filmed the videos for this week prior. And so I've decided I won't draw any. So the next time that I will draw squares is the for the 24th of February, and that is the first day back that I am going, first day back for me of the new term. So it just kind of, it halts it a little bit, doesn't it? But I'm not worried about that. It means that I can catch up with other things when I get back during the half term, and I don't have to worry about it. You will, however, see me see the Wednesday videos, because I will be concentrating on that, and so I don't need to worry about that because I will already be back by then. My main reason for not doing the episode video is because of just purely not being here on the Sunday night, and I don't really want to have to take it all with me to be able to do it there, which technically would be fun for a different change of scenery, but I just don't want to take everything that I've done there, when it's just much easier to say there won't be an episode video on Monday, but there will be the other videos. So I am going to show you, I've got the finished objects, which are the donut and the squares, which I usually use, save my squares till the end, don't I? But I've had no emails so far this week, and so I'm not worried about it. You know, it's lovely to have them, but if people are still busy working on them, or they just don't want to send them this week through to me, that's absolutely fine, because we can always play catch up. And I will also say that too for my Nature's Walk as well. For those of you that are joining in with the Nature's Walk, if you don't worry if you haven't send your emails in, because I can show them at any time. It's not a problem. I have already made my Friday video purely because of the fact I'm going, you know, I've got a busy week and I am going away on Friday, so I didn't really want to be doing it on Thursday evening. So I've already done that already, so don't worry, you haven't missed out. I can just show them another time, so don't worry about that. So on last Monday's video, I drew out the teapot and the penguin, and this is my teapot. I thought that because I didn't really want to put the flowers on, so I opted for some multi yarn that I done in the instead of doing the a plain one and then putting flowers on, and I did only have a small amount of this left, and luckily I had enough to do it all, and I actually think it's turned out quite well with the different stripes. There's the darker bit there, and then the white, and then it kind of just goes into this light coloured mottling effect, and I quite like that. I think it turned out really, really well. So I really did enjoy doing this square, so it's really quite fun. I have left my door open, so if you just hold on a minute, I'm going to just go nip and sort it out. Sorry about that. Just mainly because if they walk past the hallway, then it's going to be noisy, you see, so that's the reason why. Right, so yes. And so yes, I thoroughly enjoyed doing the teapot. I thought it was absolutely lovely, and I have overstuffed it a little because it does stick out at the back as well, but I'm not worried about it at all. It was fun to make, and this yarn was the Poundland. That's what I was trying to say. Hold on just a minute, I'm going to sneeze. Don't know how many more interruptions I'm going to give you. I'm so sorry. Right, so yes, it was Poundland yarn. They do, or they used to do, I don't know if they've done it recently because I haven't bought it, but it always used to be 3 balls for the price of 2, and it always used to be 500 grams. And I just had a little bit. I've got a tiny bit left, but nothing really to write home about. And so it was nice to use it up, and I also think that it's given it quite a distinguished look. So that is my teapot, and then the outside bit I used some Aldi, I think it was, some just Aldi cream, which I had some left over. I'm trying to use up my all my balls without any ball bands, and I've got a whole washing basket beside me full of oddments, and I mean they look like full balls because there's not very much missing from them, but I don't have ball bands for them, so it's just playing it by eye and getting to know the yarn that I actually know where it came from. So that is my teapot square. And then I have got done the penguin square. Now he's a little bit skew with, but I'm not worried about it at all. I sewed the beak on before I put the middle, put his belly in, and so it just looks like his head is turning to the side slightly because his beak is slightly off. Do we worry about it? No, we don't. It's absolutely fine. I used mustard coloured Women's Institute Hobbycraft yarn. I used Hobbycraft yarn for the white for his belly. The same with the black, and the blue was actually an Aldi yarn, which I've had forever and ever. And so there he is. And I've used a 3.75. Did I? Hang on. Did I? Yes, I think I did. 3.75 hook for both of my squares this week. So that is done. And now I'm going to show you my donut, because the lovely Sally, hi Sally, over at Nanny Moon's Crochet. If you're new to my channel and you don't know about Sally, I bark on about her all of the time. She's the most fantastic lady and supportive friend that I could ever wish for. Ever since my channel started, she messaged me on one of my comments, and she commented every single time I posted a video, and then we swapped numbers, and now we talk to each other most days. She is absolutely fabulous. She is doing a donut cal over on her channel, and so naturally we follow each other with our channels. We mirror them quite a lot, really, because we discuss each other's channels and what we're going to do, different things. Anyway, this week she pulled out of her lovely homemade bag a ball with a giraffe on it, written on it, ready to make the giraffe of the week. The giraffe of the week. No, the donut of the week. Oh, forgive me. It's late and I really should be in bed. But I've been busy all day trying to get stuff ready for my episode. So I have... I'm just tripping over myself with tiredness. So don't worry about me. Anyway, this is my giraffe. Isn't he absolutely adorable? I love him a lot. I used a 4.5mm hook for this one. And what did I use? I used brown bear. Yarnspirations create DK brown bear for the actual donut. I tried to stick to giraffe colours with this one, really. So in flavours of donuts, I would say it would have to be maybe a cappuccino one. Who knows? I mean, I could have used latte, couldn't I? But it was a little bit too light for the colour I wanted, considering it was a giraffe. And then I used a little tiny bit of Stylecraft Special DK in gold. And then the yellow was the Women's Institute yarn. And then the natural colour was another Women's Institute, just in beige or natural, can't remember what it's called, but it doesn't matter. And then for the little nostril bits, I used the same gold as I did for his little horns, and I put some stripes on the side to try and mimic the patches, but I got fed up after the second one, and I thought, well, that'll do. It still looks like a giraffe, because we know it's a giraffe, and that's all there is to it. So there is my wonderful donut, and we'll see what's going to come out this week, won't we, to find out the next one for next time. So I will be doing that one when I come back from my little holly bob. It's only the squares that are not going to be done, so I will still have bits and pieces to show you, hopefully by the following week, so don't worry. So that is that one. And now I've got some progress for you. My progress is on my beehive lid. Now, the light is shining right down on top of it, isn't it? But never mind, I can't really do a lot about it. I wonder if I can tip it up. No, I don't mean tip it up, I mean push it down. I don't know. You have to just... not sure about that. Anyway, never mind. So I've started coiling it round. It's got stitch markers on at the moment because I just need to see how much more I need to do. The only problem being is that Hobbycraft have stopped selling the Hayfield bonus DK. And so I felt a bit stuffed, really, because I didn't want to place an order in warehouse or anywhere like that just for one, because I just think it's a waste of postage, and I don't really need... oh, excuse me. I don't really need an awful lot of yarn, you know, to make an excuse to make another order. And so I went on Vinted and I found some. So I'm just waiting for that to come. Yes, I know it won't be the same dye lot, but I'm going to have to just hope that it isn't too drastic, because I just feel like I'm going to run out before I've even got to the top. So I just need to get some and hope for the best, really. But this week, because as I said, I have been pinning it to the cone, and I put a stitch marker. Now all of these colour, the pink and the green ones, are holding it all in place, but if you can see the blue one there, I've gone all the way round from the blue one all the way to where it is now. So I have done quite a lot and it has gone quite well. I've just got to kind of get round a bit more, but I was so worried that I would run out that I've kind of panicked and thought, oh, I need to go and buy another ball. I may not even need to use it, but anyway, never mind, it was fine. I found one for £1 on Vinted, so I'm not worried at all. And it probably works out a bit more expensive by the time you've done the postage, but there was a couple more balls as well. Same seller, so it makes it all right in the end. Anyway, so yes, that is my progress. So hopefully I will come to the end and do that, and then I'll have the finishing touches to do. So the end is near. There is light at the end of my beehive tunnel, and everything will kind of come together in the end, won't it? But like I say, watch this space. I'm hoping it won't be very much longer. I'm hoping that the holiday being off in the half term will mean that I can give it a good old blitz and try and get it done, but who knows. The hours in the day just seem to drift away, don't they? But hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to show you next week. Who knows? Well, I say next week, but you know what I mean, the Monday after. But yeah, so hopefully I will be able to have some time now to get it done. So that was my progress on there, and I'm still using a 2.75 needle for that, and just praying that I'm not going to run out. So that was my progress on that one. Now, for those of you that know from the last couple of episodes, I am doing the birthstone cal with that Litza over at Coco's Crochet and Rose at Rose Likes Crochet. They're hosting a birthstones cal, of which I'm joining in, and last week I did not last week, for the month of January, I did the garnet square, and then I put a brown board around it. Well, this month is for February is amethyst, and look at that amazing colour. Isn't it absolutely wonderful? I mean, my camera isn't doing it very much justice at all, but it has got dark purple and lilac together, and they call it the shade Viola, and it is a Starcraft special double knit, and again the lovely Sally sent me this colour, and I absolutely love it, and I thought this will be perfect for the amethyst, and so I have got this far. I did get this far once before, and because this is the project that I leave down beside my bed, and just before I go to sleep I do a few rows, and my cat decides to jump up into my bedroom window, send my Scentsy lamp flying, and wax just falls down onto the from, you know, like just knocked it all flying. All my medication went, and my Scentsy lamp went, and spilt wax everywhere, and my poor little project caught the brunt of it, and it was absolutely solid as a rock. Because for those of you that don't know what Scentsy is, I used to be a consultant, but I am not any longer, and it is a completely safe warmer with wax, and as soon as it comes away from the heat, it goes solid again, so you can dip your finger in, because it only warms it to blood temperature, and so you can put your finger in and then lift it out, and it'll go solid straight away. You can just peel it off and put it back in again to melt again. Anyway, my poor little project was absolutely ruined. I mean, I suppose I could have reheated it with a hairdryer and then use some paper towel or something to blot it out, because that's what happens if it kind of gets spilt on the wall or whatever. That's what I do, but I just chucked it away. But it happened to use up most of my ball as well, and so I had to kind of just peel away because it was wrapped in the ball like this, and then I kind of so then it kind of went through there onto the ball, and oh, you can imagine, can't you? It only happens to me in my house. but yeah, so I was quite gutted. You know, at the end of the day, who wouldn't be? Because I did get quite far, and it just meant that I've had to spend the weekend trying to get back on it and do it to the progress that I had, so I had something to show today. So yeah, I was a bit gutted. Anyway, I'm using a 3.75mm hook for this, and I am almost there. I'm on row 20, and I'm doing 24, block of 24, so that then I can put a board around it and then make a blanket. And then I'm going to do 3 blocks across, you know, and then go upwards. So hopefully it will be all right on the night, as they say. And then hopefully I can make a lovely blanket and then donate it or take it to school or do whatever, I don't know. But that is what I plan to do with it. Right, my next thing is my green secret thing. I have managed to do all of the green gauge, because again, the purple and this green is pretty much the same thing, but the colourway for this is green gauge, and so I've done 20 rows of that. Now, last week when you saw it, I'd done a few up to there, and then I'd done a couple the other night, and then literally over the weekend I've done from the stitch marker upwards, and now I'm on just the plain light green, and then I'll go up for another 20 and then put some of this on the top, and then I will do another one exactly the same, and then it should be sorted. But I'm not going to tell you anything more about it, except that I'm using a 5mm hook, and this is being held double. Again, this was just random balls that I had from my in my washing basket full of yarn with no labels, and I rolled what I had double, because I had 2 little rolls in there, but you know, they weren't full, and then I've made a double ball, and then I'm just going to work with it like that, and then hopefully it will be fine, and I'll still have some left to do the other one as well. So that is all I have to show you crochet wise. But now I've told you that there'll be no squares tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, but next time. I've got no emails to show you, which isn't a problem. Right, so now I have got my Hobbii patterns to show you. Now, the other day, no, not the other day, the other week, I said to you that I'd started a subscription with Hobbii for $6.99 a month, and with that you get 3 patterns that are paid for, that you could choose any at all from the plus range, and so so every month you get 3. Well, now it's the month of February again. Not again. Now it's the new month, which is February, because I did January's only probably 2 weeks ago, but because it was a new month, I get them again. I have chosen my 3 patterns, and so I am going to show you what I have chosen. Just need to bear with me because they're beside my chair here. Now then, I've opted for 2 shawls this time, and I just need to find where the end of one is and the start of another, because I didn't put them at different angles. Right, so the first one is the Love Tea shawl. Now this one was £5.50, and like I was saying, the monthly cost for the subscription at the moment, you get lots of perks with it, but my main aim was to get the paid for patterns mainly. But I chose the Love Tea, which was the cost of £5.50, so I'm pretty much there already for my monthly costs, so that's really good. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's intricately lovely. It reminds me a bit of Granny Stitch here, and then there's lots of chain spaces and things, which I absolutely love, and the colourway is really nice. And not saying obviously that I would do it in that, because I have been looking, and I would need to have I'd need to have 2 balls. Let's just have a look, shall we? The designer is Red Teapot Atelier, or Atelier. Hopefully I haven't butchered that. They're saying to do it in Hobbii Twister. Now today's offer, because you get daily, you get a daily kind of special offer. And funny enough, today I haven't bought any, but today it was the Twister, and it was only £14 instead of £30. So I thought that would be that was really good. But anyway, I haven't bought it because I just haven't managed it. And they're saying to use Twister, which is 55% cotton and 45% acrylic. It's a 250 gram ball, which has got 1,000 meters on it. If you work in yardage, that's 1,094 yards. Now, like I say, I like the colourway, but I did like their songbird, which they used to call butterfly, I think. Can't remember for the life of me. Anyway, this songbird is the DK version, and for that I would need 3 balls of this. I think it was 3. But again, that was £9.10 on offer instead of 14, so it's quite expensive. But I think I'd need less for this one than I would for the other one. So I think I'd need 2 for this one and then 3 for the other one. But I'll show the other one now anyway. And then this is the jasmine tea shawl. And I like this one as well, but this is one, like I say, you would need 3 balls of the sunbird stuff that I just really liked. But they're saying to use Friends cotton and oh yeah, I think it was Friends cotton. Yeah, just Friends cotton for this. That was a bit weird then. Perhaps I was looking for something else earlier and I'm getting a bit confused. Don't worry about me. Anyway, it's the same designer. And yeah, they're saying to use Friends cotton 8/4, and they're saying to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 9 balls of 50 grams of the Friends cotton. But I was just going to do it as a stash buster, really. There was a few things that, like I say, I found the sunbird, but I don't know that I'd go out my way and get it. I was going to. I did think about it quite seriously, but now that I need several balls of it, and it is actually quite still expensive at £9.10 on offer from 14, it's still quite a lot of money. But this one, I think I would just use stash. But again, I like the fact that it's got lots of chain spaces and it's quite intricate, but not too bad. I think if I took Sally's approach onto it about it's just one row at a time and just deal with it one row at a time, I think it wouldn't scare me so much. But the intricacy here makes me think, ooh, oh God. But it is only bound to be singles and doubles and slip stitches and things. And these patterns are really good because they do give photo tutorials and things, teaching you what the stitches look like and things. So I'm not going to be too worried about it. So that all in all is £11 already, and I only pay £6.99 a month, so that's good. And my third pattern is an amigurumi. Now I couldn't go without getting an amigurumi one now, could I? Because that is my favourite thing. Look at this monster Sebastian. Isn't he adorable? I thought it was quite fun. So he will be joining in my box of loveliness for my What's Next Wednesday series. And eventually I'll get round to doing him. So that is where he is destined. The other two are just destined to go into my shawls and my everything else apart from amigurumi drawers, and then go from there, I suppose. Yeah, so I'm very impressed. Very impressed indeed. So, oh, and this one was £4.50 as well. So I haven't done bad again this month, have I? £6.99. So I had to show you those. Right, I've been talking for half an hour already, and I'm surprised you're not fed up with me. Right, so that's me done. I finished. I haven't got anything else to say apart from hello new subscribers, hello everyone else, and I do hope that you love what you see. I'm as bonkers as a box of frogs today, but it's probably tiredness. Okay, I'm rambling. I must go, and I will see you on Wednesday. So take care everyone, and I will see you very soon. Bye my lovelies.